Hello, my name is Vignesh Baskaran. I'm an SDE2 here. Well, I would say the open lines of communication with people higher above me. So I always debug my issues. It's always good to know that I can reach out to Ujjwal at any time and ask my queries, and he'll be able to help me out when he's available. The second thing I would say would be with the various languages and coding, the architectures that we have. It basically means I'm not, set with only using one same language and one same architecture every other day. So it also increases my, the learnings I get from them, as well as, how much exposure I'm getting to these languages and frameworks. So it's always good for me in the future. So ownership is important in any project. So as the lead, I take ownership of all the deliverables that we have, because I'll be the first point of contact with respect to any issues that the client has. Client interaction is important, and it starts at the very start itself. It starts in the sprint planning sessions when you understand what the client wants us to make, so that you ask the right questions about everything, so that you're not faced with any blockers during the actual work. And it also deals with having a good line of communication with the client to let them know that, hey, we're facing a blocker with these issues and we would really like you to resolve them so that we can move forward and give a good output. I would say the value of backing each other means the most to me, because I feel winning as a team is more enjoyable than winning as an individual. So mentoring the junior employees I would say it will be in three ways. The first will be with respect to introducing them to a new language, maybe a new JavaScript framework. So you give them, how you create things with that particular framework. The second thing you would help them is with, basic code quality, right? So how you're indenting your code, whether how you're commenting, things like that mean a lot actually once you move up in the world, because as much as you could rewrite good functionality, it needs to be good to look at, and it needs to be understandable. So code quality is something I really like. The third point I would say is with respect to how you write the code, right? So things like is what you're trying to do with two loops, maybe it can be achievable with one. And maybe you're designing a view for a system. Would it be, should the design that you're making be very specific to that, or should it be such that it fits all the systems? So you're tackling multiple issues at once instead of, doing one fix for one system. Well, the first part I always like is with respect to the one particular development cycle that we have. Once we deliver everything at the end of the sprint, I feel I'm very happy at that point of time. But the second thing, as a lead, I would say I like is whenever I'm reviewing code, right? If I'm reviewing the work done by my junior employees, I always give review comments on, what could be done better. And when in the future I'm looking at these same codes from the same junior employees, and I feel they actually listened to me and they have made the changes and their code is more optimized and, it's better looking for everyone. So in terms of that, so when that happens, I feel very happy that, maybe as a lead that I've done well.